Howdy y'all, I am Ice Gold, and today we got some Ice PvP. This game is a little old, I'm not gonna lie to you, but anyway. So, for this game, I went against a Death Wizard actually, and it was definitely an interesting game, to say the least. It was, okay, so Death got poison. Right, they got that card, and so that's made the Aura War a lot harder to play around. And if you're not pulling your braces like I wasn't in this match, it can be very, very hard to sort of like gain the upper hand and win, that sort of thing. So just being able to stay ahead and all of that, it's like you really, really need your braces. And if you're not pulling them, then you can really fall behind. But sometimes you can regain control, and although I wasn't really pulling my braces like that this match, I was able to pull my bubbles quite well, and I was able to keep bubble for a majority of the match. So having these, and of course these good old 35 bubbles from the Blimp Buddy pet, but having those the entire time, like it was very, very good for me that I was able to keep bubble, and that's just how we do things. So keeping bubble, obviously very, very good. And yeah, so not really much else to say. This is the main, this is the side. I am thinking about streaming some more Ice PvP sometime soon. Not sure when, but we'll figure it out, just sort of when I have time, and that is very scarce these days. Classes have started again and all that, so yeah, I hope y'all's semesters have been starting out quite nicely as well. But for now, I hope y'all enjoy this match. We got a death. Alright. I do know that this guy has poison, so we're probably going to want to keep every thieving. I don't know if this matchup is still ice favored, now that poison is a thing. And this hand is demonic. I don't know what to make of it. Like, I could also poison bait. I could attenuate now. Maybe he like poisons or something, and then I shoo, and I get a bunch of traps. Yeah, the single blade is a little interesting, I always thought. That said, well, we could still just do this. Poison bait's not a terrible idea. See what's up. Getting moons in hand, that's always good. Maybe he just blades again. That would be pretty sick. No, he's going to do that, so that's fair. Fair enough. Alright, so I think I'll start Bubble War, and then if I lose it, I could just Thieving Dragon. All matchups are ice favored if you find them IRL and strain them at the North Pole. True. Got an elf for a shield in case I need that, so that's good. So yeah, just sort of timing out this brace. That's the main point of that. And then if he doesn't have, or if he has to burn a red ghost here, that's perfect. Yeah, because that's a net gain for me. I used a 25 bubble to start this for a reason. So if he doesn't have another bubble, which I'm guessing he didn't if he had to use a red ghost with his 35 blade, then I might get a bubbled thieving, which will be quite nice. Or maybe he just top decked another bubble and I'm just stupid, but we'll see. Either way, thieving here is pretty good. I wouldn't want a moon here. Where's that going to be? Alright, so I think my course of action here is to wand. And then we can thieving into a moon. That's 1,000 damage though. Death just is the Thanos stat school though, so that's Wiz for you. You'll see if he re-braces and then I can thieving. What we got? Got volcanic golems. That'll be good too. So, what do we got? That's probably a bubble, actually. Or, ooh. Okay, I'm down. Alright, so Ice Pip, Thieving Dragon. Get in a bunch of damage, threaten the moon, take away his brace, all at the same time. Love that. And he's got to react to that shield somehow. So, we'll see. I mean, I could just sort of value farm. That could be else here. I can golem. Or... very interesting. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I'll get rid of one golem and go for the shoe. And if he immolates, that burns his blade. So that's good for me. $15.34, pretty good. And he's still got to react to this. If he decides he wants to Pyre Dragon one single solitary shield, then sure, I guess. What's he gonna do? Okay, yeah, he did go for the immolate. But we did calculate that. We wanted him to burn his blade on that. And it does get rid of my shield, but he's not threatening me with anything immediately, so I can just surge here and kind of be fine. 57 rank for Myth Warlord, I'm sick. Bleh. My only thing is I need to find a brace. Because I don't want to be taking too much extra damage. Like, if I can find one, I will use it, like, now. Got an elemental instead. Which might just be better. I don't know yet. He's going to go for that. I don't think I have a thieving in hand, do I? No, I don't. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. We'll elemental here. Weaken whatever hit he's got. Maybe find a brace, and if we don't, we can golem. Yep. No crit. As per usual. About 600 though, so it's not terrible. We could take the Jhin route. I'm thinking about it. Or is that going to be... Okay, so we can just time out his brace. I'm totally fine with doing that. We can maybe get a Death Pip here. So yeah, Death Pip, Balefrost, keep timing his brace. If he goes for a red ghost, it's an alright move, but he can't threaten anything out of it, which is what matters. Like, if he were to do that, I would golem on the spot. Okay, so he's gonna do that. So I think... I don't know, maybe I don't go that route. Let's do this and see what he does. If he Pyre Dragons, then I think the play is going to be to dig for a Wyvern. See if I can pull that. Just chip at him as much as we can. Decent pulls, I guess. I'll probably brace this round, if anything, but that's most likely a Pyre Dragon, yeah. So it did take me forever to find a brace, but it'll be good to use. Maybe that just means in the back half of this match I can just perma brace and do fine from like 5k and below. Because yeah, I don't want to be eating whatever hit he's got teed up, so let's go for this. And I threaten a moon out of it, which will be nice. If he decides he wants to mash, then I can look for a mammoth. I might get rid of that in the meantime. What is that? Bub. Alright. Yeah, fortunately I've got a 2-pipper, but I don't know. I think we dig for a little longer. Pulling more thievings would sure be nice. Maybe I'll get rid of one of those. The wyvern is really good. But he is pretending like cards don't exist. I think the play is to stabilize. And then we'll see what's going on. Because if he goes for a mash, I'm probably going to wyvern. Lord of Winter, probably not. Not against, you know, 5 fire pips. But we'll see, I guess. He did mash, so that is my call to wyvern, the other blade. And then we have a pretty solid moon set up. And then if he goes for like a Grim or something, which wouldn't be bad actually, but I would have to dig around for a mammoth. And I'm sure I could find one, it's just I couldn't use it immediately. Honestly, not bad for having a 70 on. Probably not. The Surge is good, though. Pre-pull for Mammoth. Got it. Nice. If he does Grim, Surge, Mammoth is my move. What's that? He immolated one trap. We live in a society. Makes you wonder how many more of those he's got. It's just, that's the thing with Ice's counters. They all suck because you are forced to just, like the trap counters are so much more punishing. So it's like if you counter, the other person counters the counters for way more value. And that's happened twice so far. It's like that was one trap, but it's worth because he gets like 2,000 damage on the fire dots. He gets more off of a 4-pip card than I got from a 6-pip just now. Unless I can pull a brace before too long, which would be good if I could, but I'm not holding my breath on that. He's just using a lot of his braces. I need to be pulling mine, and I just am not right now. Because I'm taking like over 300 a round right now. Thieving is good. That might be what I do now, actually. I think I thieving this because his death dot is out. And then we can go for a moon. It's just he gets so much value off of these immolates. Because Ice's counter library just sucks ass. If we had like a Blades to Shields card or a Blades to Weaknesses card that costs 4 pips, we'd be okay. But we just have Wyvern. There was a time when I packed Impair specifically because of, you know, counter the counters nonsense. What's he doing now? Wands? Yeah, but at least he's at max pips doing that. So, if I were to... Okay, he has a shad. So, if I... I mean, why wouldn't I, right? Like, this is just damage. And then I could Surge, Sleet Storm, Winter Moon. Or no, I could just Surge Mammoth, if anything. He gave me an open moon without a brace. I'm going to take it. Another 1858. He can Ifrit you? Yeah. He can. And if he does, I'm going to get rid of the Sleet. But these types usually don't. So that is the hit and negative aura. The weakness aura. So here's how I'm feeling. I think Surge. $1,200. And from there, I can Sleet Storm. Yeah. And then I've got Elemental. I can still Mammoth, like if he goes for a Grim. If he goes for a Monster Mash on the Sleet Storm, I can work with that as well. Also finding a shoe here would be pretty good too. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't pack a lot of them, but it's still nice just to get. So, Sleet is my move. And then I get Thieving. So this into a Thieving, into a Moon. There we go. The cards are coming together. But if he goes for a mash, honestly, if he goes for a mash now, I'm probably still Thieving. What's he gonna do? Is that a bub? That's a blade. Okay. Works for me. I can just Thieving this right now. 2 buffs. No problem. And he can't weakness and shield on the same round. And if he shields, I've got an elf that's been sitting in my hand since, like, probably the beginning of the game. And if he weaknesses, I've obviously got the Mammoth teed up, so we're mostly good to go. Got another brace. See, that's what I'm saying. You know, the auras are starting to show up now, but the game didn't even last that long for me to really gain too much from it. So he had another Stabilize at the ready, which is a little tough, but I mean, honestly, this is my play right now. Just because why not? Because I want to be able to Mammoth if I need to. Yeah, 786, weaken that. I can also Attenuate into Moon. What is he doing now? Shield? Blades. Okay. So, I think I just Moon here? Like, huh? This into a wand, I think, just fries him, even with the Stabilize up. Yeah, he's got like 200 HP. That is kill range to a wand. Especially with 2 buffs. Yeah, he's just fried at this point. What he's most likely going for is a triple buff Doom Oni. Like a base Oni. But he dies before then. And even if I thought I was at risk of dying, I could just dig for a Spirit Shield. So 169, that is very easy to do with this. And 2 buffs. Pretty good. 409. Weite. Got my get back. Okay, so what did we use there? Just a Mammoth TC, I think. Pretty good. Or Wyvern. I keep saying Mammoth again, it's a death. I don't know why I get those two confused all the time.